Hi everyone, you're watching Yoga with Ellie Camille. I'm Ellie, and today our focus is really going to be on the breath. Breath work or pranayama practice is a major aspect of yoga, and it's a great way to complement your physical practice. Through the breath, we connect our mind, body, spirit, into one, and we gain control over prana, which is our life force in our bodies and in our lives. So we're really going to focus on flowing with the breath and using the breath as an anchor in some of the more challenging poses. If you want to grab some props, you might want a block or two, anything in your house that has about a similar shape will serve the same purpose. Thick book. And whenever you're ready, come to a comfortable seated position with your eyes either open or closed. We're going to practice 3-part breath, Dirga Pranayama. Begin by bringing one hand to rest on the belly and one hand on the chest. Next, take a big inhale through your nose and fill up first your belly, then your rib cage, and finally your chest. Pause and hold the breath for a second or two. Then exhale out through your nose, allowing the air to release from your chest first, then the rib cage, and finally the belly. Feel the flow of breath as it moves through these 3 areas of the body. Repeat this 3-part breath a few times at your own pace. When you're ready, open your eyes and come forward to a tabletop position. Move your hands just slightly further in front of you. Tuck your toes, spread your fingertips wide, and on an exhale, raise your hips up to downward facing dog. Straighten your legs as much as you can, but they can be rather bent here if your hamstrings are feeling tight. Melt your heels towards the mat, but they don't have to reach all the way. On your next inhale, step or hop your feet up to meet your hands and forward fold. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Bring your torso up halfway with a flat back. Your palms can come to your shins. They can, fingertips can stay on the floor. Thighs, a block, hanging in front of you. Exhale, release back down to forward fold. Inhale, come up with a flat back, arms out and up overhead. Exhale, flow your arms down for Tadasana. Make sure all 4 corners of your feet are rooted down. Elongate your spine towards the sky. Inhale your arms out and up overhead. Exhale, interlace your fingers and stretch your arms towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, draw your shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, switch the interlace of your fingers so that the opposite pinky is in front. This might feel a little strange because most likely you went with the natural flow of your body the first time. So now switch it up, interlace so the other pinky is in front. Exhale, draw your shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, lengthen your crown towards the sky. Exhale, release your fingers and float your hands down by your sides for Tadasana. We're gonna do a few rounds of sun breaths, and we're gonna start here in mountain pose or Tadasana. So bring your feet together with your big toes touching, arms by your sides with your palms facing forward. Engage your core slightly and ground down through your heels. Inhale, your arms out and up overhead. Exhale, hinge forward at your hips for forward fold, coming down with a flat back. Round your upper back down and allow your fingertips to rest on the mat, your toes, ankles, shins. If you want to grab a block here, you can. Inhale, halfway lift. Make sure your head, neck, and spine are in one long straight line. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms out and up overhead, coming up with a flat back. Exhale, float your arms down by your sides for Tadasana. That was one round of sun breaths. We're going to do 2 more rounds. You're welcome to move through at the pace of your own breath, if you would like. Inhale, arms out and up overhead. Exhale, forward fold, coming down with a flat back. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms out and up overhead, coming up. Exhale, arms by your sides, Tadasana. And we're just getting in the practice of letting your breath guide the movement, not the other way around. So follow the inhales and the exhales with each pose. Inhale, arms out and up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come up with a flat back, arms overhead. Exhale, arms by your sides for Tadasana. Awesome. If you are not facing the long edge of your mat, turn to face that edge. Step or hop your feet wide. Turn your right foot towards the short edge of your mat. Inhale your arms out so that they are parallel to the ground. Exhale, triangle. Reach over that right foot and then bring your torso down. Allow your fingertips to come towards the ground. They can rest on the mat if you can reach. Ankle, shin, thigh, wherever feels most comfortable for you. Your left arm reaches towards the ceiling. On your next exhale, bend your right knee. Inhale and bring your forearm up to your thigh for extended side angle. Exhale your top arm over your ear, fingertips pointing towards the short edge of your mat. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe out. Inhale, engage your core and come up. Bring your torso up. Straighten your right leg. Rotate your right foot so that it is now parallel to the left. Rotate your left foot so that it's facing the short edge of your mat. Exhale, triangle pose over the left side. Reach, 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 and then bring your torso down. You can also use a block here for your left hand. If you would like, place the block on whatever setting you want next to your left foot, and then you can bring the fingertips of your left hand to the block. Stack your shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Bend your left knee. Inhale, bring your forearm to your thigh, and your top arm comes overhead, pointing towards the short edge of your mat. Allow your bicep to frame your ear. On your next inhale, bring your torso up, straighten your left leg and rotate your foot back to parallel with the right. Step or hop your feet and your hands together. Exhale your arms down for Tadasana. Come to the front of your mat now. Put your hands on your hips, engage your core. And on your next inhale, step your right foot back about 3 to 5 feet. Plant the heel and turn the foot out about 45 degrees. Exhale, warrior one. Bend your left knee so that it stacks directly over your ankle. Adjust your legs if you need to. Inhale your arms up overhead with your palms facing each other. Take another inhale in. We're going to move into warrior three now, a balancing pose. In this pose, you want to have a nice steady breath to anchor you and help you stay balanced. Step your right foot in a foot or two. Come up on the toe. Shift your weight into your left foot. And on your exhale, hinge forward, bringing your torso down and your right foot back behind you until your body is parallel to the ground. Reach your hands in front of you. If you need to use a chair or the wall to help you balance, that is fine. Take a full breath in and out here. And on your next inhale, bring your torso up and your right leg down. Exhale your arms to your sides, back to Tadasana. Awesome, a little bit of a challenge there. If you need to stop and get a drink of water at any time, feel free to pause the video and do that. And then hop back in. And we're going to do that on the other side. Kind of reset yourself, engage your core. Lift up through your kneecaps to engage your thighs. Bring your hands to your hips. Inhale and step your left foot back this time. How far you step back is kind of going to depend on your flexibility and balance. So pay attention to what feels good. Turn your left foot out about 45 degrees, planting your back heel. Exhale, warrior one. And if you need to adjust your feet again, that's fine. Keep your hips squared to the front. Make sure your right knee is bent and stacked over your right ankle. Inhale your arms overhead with your palms facing each other. And we're going to do warrior three again. So inhale, step your left foot in a foot or two. Begin to shift the weight into your right foot. And as you exhale, come forward with your torso. Bring your left foot back behind you. Reach your hands in front of you. And take a full breath in and out. Keep your back toes pointing down towards the mat to keep your hips square. And on your next inhale, bring your torso up and your left leg to meet the right leg. Exhale your arms down for Tadasana. Great job. Probably feeling some heat in your body now. Hopefully you're still following your breath. It might be coming a little bit faster, and that's okay. When you're ready, make your way down to your mat, lying on your belly. Your forehead on the floor. Your arms by your sides with your palms facing up. Bring your legs about hip distance apart, the tops of your feet pressing into the mat. We're going to do locust pose. So on your inhale, lift your chest, head, legs, and keep your pelvis rooted to the ground. Keep your neck nice and long by gazing down at the mat. Take a full breath in and out. And on your next exhale, lower everything down to the mat. Slowly roll over to your back. Bend your knees. Keep your feet flat on the floor. And then slowly let your knees fall to the right. Bring your arms out wide. Press your shoulders into the mat. And if it feels okay for your neck, look in the opposite direction of your knees. On your inhale, try to kind of find some length in your spine. Exhale, let your knees get a little heavier. Don't force anything in this twist. On your next inhale, bring your knees back to center. Exhale, let them fall gently to the left and gaze to the right if that feels okay. Breathe in, find some length. Breathe out and twist a little deeper. Draw your shoulders away from your ears, press them into the mat. Enjoy this nice twist. On your next inhale, bring your knees back to center. Exhale, straighten your legs out one at a time. Let your feet fall open. Bring your arms closer to your sides. You can have your palms facing down if you are looking to feel more grounded. You can have your palms facing up if you are looking to feel more open. And then gently close your eyes once your body is in a comfortable position. This is Shavasana, or corpse pose. We're going to stay here for a few minutes. Bring your attention to your breath. Let it come naturally and observe it without judgment. Follow the inhale all the way to the peak and follow the exhale all the way out. Notice where you feel the breath the most. Maybe in the rise and fall of your chest. Maybe you feel the air on your nostrils or upper lip. Continue to focus on the breath for a few more minutes. Begin to bring your attention back to the room around you. Find some small movements. Maybe you wiggle your fingers or your toes. Whenever you're ready, roll over to one side and push up to a seated position. Bring your hands to your heart in prayer. And one last time, bring your attention to your breath. Remember that this is your anchor. At any time of the day, you can come back to your breath. I leave you with this quote. Breath is the power behind all things. I breathe in and know that good things will happen. Thank you so much for practicing with me today, and I will see you in the next video. Namaste.